Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Chelsea Heights Hotel. Today's Sunday, the 19th of September. On behalf of Michael and Con Vukovic and all at Fight Force Promotions, we welcome you here tonight to Chelsea Under Fire 19. 10 amazing fights scheduled for this evening. Muay Thai, MMA and kickboxing. 3 titles are up for grabs this evening, ladies and gentlemen, with the final 4 fights are all worthy of main event status. Erik Miskle challenges Nathan Juice Gamble for the IKBF South Pacific title. Simon Stealth Capenerhurst from New Zealand challenges the outlaw Stephen James for his South Pacific title. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Maximum Webster takes on crowd favourite right here in Chelsea Heights, the Intimidator, Tim Antonio. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening. The champion, Simon Coutsouvelis, defends his South Pacific title against the elite Greek, Tass Tsitsiras. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be one fantastic night of fights. Strap yourselves in. Let's get the show rolling. Gentlemen, we are proud to bring you bout number 1 of the evening. It's proudly brought to you by Nick DeLuca. It'll be fought under kickboxing rules. 65 kilo weight division, 3 by 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Mr. Chris Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, to the right, in the red corner, trained by John Bowman at the Karma Dojo. Last night of the weigh-in, he came in at 65 kilograms. He hails from Frankston, wearing black shorts with blue trim. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Cool Hand Smith. We'll do this again, ladies and gentlemen. Trained by James Rosler, team Ultimate in Hoppers Crossing. Weighing at 65 kilograms, hailing from Middle River. Fight record of 3 fights, 2 wins, 2 coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Daniel Sultana. Fighters in center ring for referees' instructions.
Okay, remember what we said, nice and clean, take yourself for all time, listen to me all the time, yeah? Nice and clean, good luck boys, wait for the bell, yeah? Good luck.
Johnny Camp, here we go, first fight of the night, sponsored by Nick DeLuca, and a big thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. Luke Cool Hand Smith, trained by John Bowman out of the Karma Dojo, taking on Daniel Sultana, trained by James Rosler. Impressive record from Daniel, 3 fights, 2 wins, 2 KOs.
Yeah, and both fighters showing no respect whatsoever or any feeling our process here, Johnny. Getting straight into it. A lot of hands and punch combinations being thrown by both fighters, particularly Daniel Sultana working good body rips there.
Yeah, this one's 3 2-minute rounds under kickboxing rules, 65 kilo weight division. Mate, Chelsea Heights, first fight of the night. Chock-a-block full already. Full credit to the Michael and Con Vukovic from Fight Force Promotions once again.
Yeah, look, Fight Force Promotions, Johnny. What's this Chelsea Under Fire number 19? Another packed house again on a Sunday night, as usual here.
Looks like a sizable height and weight advantage to Luke Smith. Both boys weighed in at 65 kilos, but Luke just looks that little bit bigger to me.
Oh, big strong right hand there from
flush right hand.
Luke Smith.
Daniel Sultana came out all guns blazing as soon as the bell went, but I tell you what, Luke's composed himself a little bit more and really looking to load up with the shots.
Yeah, both fighters attempting deep front kicks there, but Daniel having a look at to his corner at James Rosler for instructions.
Luke Smith just on the front foot there. Taking up Daniel Sultana and a big welter and a bit of a cut appearing under the left eye of Daniel Sultana already. Oh, another good right hand there from Luke Smith. I tell you what, didn't quite catch his fight record, mate, but I tell you what, it's very impressive.
Yeah, it was a good slapping low kick from Daniel Sultana, but just wore a straight right hand in the process.
Yeah, I think Peter Lewis, at the end of this first round, will be up having a look at that cut under Daniel Sultana's upper cheekbone there.
The fighter's just tying up above our commentary position here. See, that right hand's working a treat for Luke Smith.
Round number 1.
Big first round there from both boys, and a good stare down there from Daniel Sultana as well. So round two, Johnny. Nick DeLuca sponsored first fight of the night. Big first round from both boys, with Luke Smith looking very effective with his hands. Having said that, Daniel Sultana has just thrown a couple of rippers, which Luke's walked straight into.
Yeah. Strong punches there from Daniel Sultana here, opening up the second round.
Both boys getting in close it's under kickboxing rules, so there's not a lot of grappling involved, but both boys getting in fairly close.
Yeah, not a lot of kicking involved so far, Johnny. Really been a bit of a slugfest.
Good tweak there from Luke Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, another massive right hand there from the cool hand Luke Smith. Tell you what, Daniel Sultana, mate, he's taken everything that cool hand Luke Smith's thrown at him, and he's still coming back for more.
He's a tough customer, Daniel Sultana.
Yeah, we've seen him fight before over in the western suburbs there on the Ultimate Promotions.
Yeah, good work to just evade that front kick from Luke Smith.
Looks very much like he's got a boxing stance, Daniel Sultana, keeping low and ducking and weaving.
There's a lot of blood on Luke Smith, Johnny, but I wonder if that's just being rubbed off from Daniel Sultana. Oh, it's a good strong right hand from Daniel Sultana, connects sweetly onto Luke Smith. I just wonder whether that blood's coming from the cut under the eye of Daniel Sultana.
Yeah, tell you what's interesting, John, we've got Daniel Sultana fighting out of the blue corner, Luke Smith fighting in the red corner. We've got some instructions coming from the neutral corner as well. I think there's some fans of Daniel Sultana up nice and close.
Well, you never know, Johnny. Obviously, looks like Prince Ali there in the corner, in the neutral corner. Obviously, training partner of Daniel Sultana.
Big second round there for both boys.
This is the third and final round.
Johnny Cav, third round. I'll tell you what, mate, this one is there for the taking. Both boys thrown absolutely everything in the first two rounds. Big thank you to Nick DeLuca once again sponsoring this first fight of the night.
Yeah, I think fairly even on my scorecard, Johnny, probably a round each.
Yeah, I think the first round probably went to Luke, second round to Daniel, but I'll tell you what, both boys have thrown absolutely everything into it. And if this is the quality of the fights we're going to get all night, this is the first fight of the night, it's going to be a big night.
Yeah, fantastic contest here to open up this evening's fight card, as these boys are just absolutely letting it rip.
As you said too, Johnny, not a lot of kicking's been going on throughout the fight. Most of the boys just preferring to use their hands.
Just missing with a huge right hand once again, Daniel Sultana.
I reckon Daniel's got a bit of a boxing background, because just the way he holds himself and he's sort of ducking and weaving and moving his body, looks very much like a boxing style stance.
Yeah, well spotted, Johnny. He tends to bob from side to side.
Probably started out in the boxing and then made the transition into kickboxing, which is great to see. I'll tell you what, the boys, he's got some talent, he's got a chin on him as well.
A huge straight left from Luke Coolhand Smith. Although Chris Anderson there having a word.
I think he was saying to Luke not to hold on. He threw an uppercut as well.
Big looping right hook there from Daniel Sultana. He's looking to take the lights out on Luke Smith. Oh, referee Chris Anderson applying an 8 count here. As the blood just streams from the nose of Luke Smith.
6, 7, 8.
8 count being applied right above the red corner of Luke Smith. John Bowman giving him some instructions. But I tell you what, Daniel Sultana, mate, he's in for the kill.
Yeah, Daniel now really looking to finish him off.
A lot of claret flowing from the nose of cool hand Luke Smith. But I tell you what, he's not phased, mate. He's just coming forward and really taking it up to Daniel Sultana. But you've got to say that 8 count's probably just swayed this fight towards towards Daniel Sultana.
It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Three
great
rounds
fight.
to open up the night. Chelsea under fire 19. Daniel Sultana, Luke Cool Hand Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. They've scored the fight unanimous. All going the way of the blue corner, Daniel Sultana.
Johnny, what an action-packed first fight of the night. Unanimous points decision win to Daniel Sultana, but full credit to Cool Hand Luke Smith as well. Really took it up in the first round, but just Daniel came over a lot stronger in the last.
Yeah, look, a great fight to open this evening's card, Johnny. A real slugfest.
Fight number 2, Tristan Albon versus James Prodromou. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chelsea Heights Hotel. Chelsea under fire 19, bout number 2 of the evening. This fight is proudly brought to you by Chris Lynham. It'll be fought under modified Muay Thai rules. Knees to the body, no elbows. 76 kilo weight division, 3 by 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Mr. Darren Bauer. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Chris Young and Nick Lund at the Lightning London Gym. Last night the weight he came in at 75.7 kilograms. He hails from Croydon and is wearing black tie shorts with gold and silver trim, and he is making his kickboxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Tristan Albon. And now his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Lars Tui at the Young Bulls Gym. Last night of the weigh-in, 75.3 kilograms. He hails from Murrumbina, wearing all black shorts, and is also making his Muay Thai debut. Ladies and gentlemen, James Prodromou. Both fighters are centering.
Hey guys, modified Thai rules, okay, so no elbows of any kind. No pulling the face down into the knee, okay? Everyone understands that?
I'll go around the back of the head, pull it down, or no?
Don't pull it down.
Yeah.
No knees to the face, okay? So that's for both of you. Alright?
No knees to the face.
No knees to the head at all. Alright? Don't even try. I'll be in the middle. So keep your hands up at all times, look after each other, okay? Touch gloves, go back to your corner. Chris?
Round 1.
Johnny Kev, fight 2, sponsored by Chris Lynham. Big thank you to Chris, but both boys making their debut here tonight. Modified Thai rules, 76 kilos. James Prodromou, trained by Laos to out of the Young Bulls Gym, taking on Tristan Albon, trained by Lightning. Nick Lund out of the new gym up there in Baronia area with the Colonel as well.
Yeah, Colonel's gym out there in Baronia. Both fighters on debut, Johnny, so as we say, the
O has got to go.
got to go.
Sorry, mate. Jumped over the top of you, but we knew what we were getting at.
Don't grab the ropes. Hey, break those.
Both boys very evenly matched, weighing in only a couple hundred grams apart.
Yeah, no,
Both boys short and stocky.
yeah, similar height to both fighters. Quite a lot of clinching here already in the first round. Strong knees up to the rib cage by James Prodromou.
I love the smell of the Thai liniment. You can just feel it, smell it wafting through the ropes, mate. Big thank you to Chris Lynham for sponsoring the second fight of the night. If entrance music is anything to go by, I'm backing Tristan Albon. A bit of a remix there of a bit of Metallica.
Yes, we all know how much of a Metallica fan you are, Johnny. Did you go and see them last week?
I didn't. No one bought me a ticket.
Onto him!
Well, good slapping round. Low kick to the lead leg by Tristan Albon.
Tony's very strong, just continually pushing forward.
The Yeah, we hear Laos Tui, just Laos Tui from the Young Bulls gym, just screaming knee, knee, and knee. So, James obviously listening to his corner.
Slipping round kick there from James.
Once again attempting that almost a switch-up round kick, but Tristan Albon getting in first. Another good strong knees to the midsection.
That's the end of round number 1.
A bit of an illegal trip there towards the end of that first round. A great first round from both boys. Nerves are out of the way now. Both boys making their debut, so they'll be well settled in there.
Round 2.
Round 2, Chris Lynham sponsored the second fight. Just interesting, James Prodromou just limped out in his corner there in that second round. Looks like he's done a bit of damage to his right ankle. He looked a little bit tender on it.
Well, I'd hate to think, Johnny, that happened after the takedown at the end of the first round there. Because as you mentioned, an illegal technique there to just finish off the first round, and I'd hate to see any disadvantage to James Prodromou from that technique.
Yeah, not sure whether it was from that, Johnny, or whether it was just through the, both boys did a fair bit of kicking in that first round, but he's certainly very ginger on the, that right foot, right ankle.
Don't do stuff like that.
Just a bit of a slip there over in the blue corner. A nice uppercut punch combo there from Tristan.
One thing with James, though, mate, I don't think he knows the word of backwards.
Yeah, he really
doesn't understand the meaning of it. Just continually walking forward, which is great to see. Just really pushing forward. But Tristan Albon holding his own there as well. Both boys, as we said, very evenly matched in posture.
Tristan starting to put these punch combos together as he just caught that kick and tried to take out that supporting leg.
Again, he looked like he was trying to wrap his leg around. What he should be trying to do is kick it out. Instead of wrapping it around, he should be trying to kick that out as he's catching it.
Keep your head up.
Attempted uppercut from James Prodromou, just missing the mark. So once again, tie up in the clinch over there in the blue corner. Not working enough, so referee Darren Barrow just separates both fighters.
On top of it, Tristan.
Yeah, both fighters now starting to suck in a little bit of air, Johnny.
Yeah, just the conditioning, mate, coming into the first fight. You can do all the training in the gym, and you can pound the pavement, do everything you need to do. But getting in there for the first time really takes it out of you. Both boys are putting up a good effort so far.
Fairly even fight so far on my
Ladies and
scorecard.
gentlemen, Fight Force equipment is right here in the house. Fighters touch gloves. This is the third and final round.
Johnny, here we go. Third and final round is John DeMcCauley, our MC for the night, has just announced. Big thank you again to Chris Lynham sponsoring this fight. As I said, similar to the first round, mate, this fight's there for the taking.
Yeah, good strong clinch there. Now both fighters working the knees, although referee Darren Barrow steps in once again. I would have just let him go, Johnny.
Yeah, no, look, they were working effectively, which was good. One of the things the boys will learn as they go along, they were just standing there. They need to start looking at turning their opponent as they're in the grapple as well, locking him up. But that all comes from experience, mate. The boys are doing a great job. Good strong knee there from James. James
just trying to put Tristan on his backside and just falling into the ropes. Attempted step-up kick from James Prodromou, which really hasn't worked for him, that switch kick, so I'll be leaving that technique at home for the time being.
Out of the corner.
On top of it, Tristan! On top of it!
Good sudden rampage there from Tristan Albon. So there's some good effective scoring knees there from James Prodromou in this round. Good strong driving knees straight to the midsection. Both boys really looking gassed in this third and final round, Johnny.
Yeah. And let's not forget this fight under modified Thai rules, unlike our first bout of the evening, whereby knees obviously are allowed, no elbows, but under Thai rules, Johnny, knees do score higher than punches, and obviously aggression as well. And we know James Prodromou really has not taken a backward step at all so far.
We noted that earlier on, Johnny is always on the front foot, so and his knee strikes have been very effective.
Yeah, looking slightly gassed now, looking to the corner also to Laos for just instructions to last out the final seconds of this bout.
Yeah, Tristan's been just seems really focused on grabbing that knee and looking to take take James down that, which really is.
That's the third and final round, ladies and gentlemen.
What an action-packed second fight of the night. Both boys walking back to their corner full of confidence.
Well,
let this one go to the judge's decision.
And Nick DeLuca. Chris Lano and Nick DeLuca to centering, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of modified Muay Thai action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. They've scored the fight, and it is a majority decision. With your winner, from the red corner, James Prodromou.
Well, very well called there, Johnny. Decision to the red corner, James Prodromou, but credit to Tristan Albon. He put up a great fight. Great debut from both fighters.
Yeah, both boys would have learned a hell of a lot from that. And it's great to see them getting in the ring, and full credit, as you said, Johnny, to both fighters making their debut here tonight.
Fight number 3, George Pavlovski versus Dylan the Villain Vaughan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to bout number 3 of the evening. This fight is proudly brought to you by Fight Force Equipment. Check it out, left-hand side of the bar. It'll be fought under kickboxing rules. 69.9 kilo weight division, 3 by 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Mr. Darren Bauer. Firstly, fighting out of left in the blue corner, trained by Nick Tsitsiras at the legendary Fitzroy Stars Gymnasium. Last night in the weight, he came in at 67.7 kilograms. He hails from South Morong, and he's wearing black tie shorts with hot pink piping, and he's making his kickboxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, George Pavlovski. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by the Ramirez brothers and Azabectus at Fight Militia Academy. He weighed in at 69.9 kilograms and hails from Furtree Gully, wearing blue tie shorts with Red Bull on the front. Perfect fight record, 1 fight for 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan the Villain Vaughan. Both fighters to centering.
Hey guys, kickboxing rules. So no grabbing of any kind, no knees of any kind, no elbows across. And just keep your hands up at all times. Try and listen to my commands, okay? Toss gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Johnny Kev, third fight of the night, proudly brought to you by Fight Force Equipment. I'll tell you what, mate, love the fighting though. Dylan the Villain Vaughan, trained by the Ramirez brothers out of the Fight Militia Academy, taking on George Pavlovski, trained by the legendary Nick Tsitsiras.
Yeah, Nick Thunderkick Tsitsiras. I haven't seen Nick on the fight scene for quite a while, Johnny, but it's always great to see him ringside.
This one's 3 2-minute round kickboxing rules. Bit of a contrast to our first fight, mate. Both boys just sitting back and taking stock of each other, whereas the first fight of the night they just came out, mate, from the bell, and that was it.
Yeah, both fighters very tall and lean in physique, Johnny.
Good handy work there from George Pavlovski. His hands are dangerously low compared to Dylan the Villain Vaughan.
Connected sweetly with that left hook. Oh, nice right follow-up triple punch combo there from Dylan the Villain.
So George took a couple of flush there. It didn't seem to faze him one bit.
Let's go, guys.
So this fight brought to you by Fight Force Equipment and on here tonight on sale. And you can look at it online as well at the Sting Gym. Fight Force Equipment.
You can
really
also
bringing the fight scene out in the southeastern suburbs. Sting Gym got their new gym at 34 Hutton Street down on 2 boxing rings, 1 MMA cage. It is massive, about 800 square metres. Michael and Con Vukovic put a massive amount of effort and money into this gym to make it one of the very best gyms in the Southern Hemisphere.
It really is a fantastic setup there, and you can also follow the Sting Gym on Facebook and add them as a friend and just be up to date with all that's happening in the gym and with Fight Force promotions.
Good work there from George Pavlovski. Both both boys looking very composed. Dylan's had 1 fight for 1 win. George making his debut here tonight, but both boys just really composed, Johnny, which is great to see.
Yeah, George in particular, very relaxed there. There's a little bit of blood coming from the nose of Dylan Vaughan, but nothing to worry about at this stage.
Give up his 2 young fighters, Dylan Vaughan, George Pavlovski. Round 2.
Round 2, third bout of the night. Fight Force Equipment sponsored. Big first round from both boys.
Let's just give a bit of a shout out and thank you to our main event sponsor this evening, Prestige Protective Services.
Yeah, it's great to see the sponsors getting behind the boys at Fight Force Promotions. These shows couldn't go ahead, mate, without the sponsors, and it's great to see. And once again, mate, Chelsea Heights Hotel, absolutely chock-a-block. One thing with Michael and Convergovic, mate, when they put it on a show, they put it on properly. It runs smoothly, runs on time, and always keeps the crowd happy.
Yeah, always an evenly matched card, and that's what keeps bringing the fans back, Johnny. But hardly a spare seat or a standing room in the house, which is exactly how we want to see it. Bit of a low blow there from George Pavlovski.
Dylan the villain just catching his breath there. So I'm very impressed with George. His hands are dangerously low, but he's not getting caught. He's got some good evasive skills.
A nice low kick teep, followed up by a high roundhouse kick. Nice, good evasive work from George Pavlovski, and then just move straight in. 3-punch combo.
Yeah, definitely stars with that one. That was just flush right on the nose.
Front kick jab, just missing their mark from Dylan Vaughan. Dylan just not finding his range at the moment, Johnny.
I think he's a bit wary because when he comes in, George Pavlovski's got rangy arms and he just seems to be able to get through.
Yeah, he's almost faking that front kick, Dylan Vaughan, where he should just let it go. Yeah, good strong sweep there.
Yeah, great low kick there, Pavlovski.
Yeah, taking out that lead leg, putting Dylan Vaughan on his backside, with George Pavlovski staying on his feet. Now, as we know, Johnny, that will score on the judges' cards.
Yeah, very effective technique there. Good evasive skills from George. Tell you what, mate, his hands are down around his waist, but it's not phasing him. He's ducking and weaving out of the way.
That's in of round number 2.
Big second round there from George Pavlovski, and a battered Dylan the villain Vaughan walking back to his corner. But mate, he's here for the long run, mate. He's here to stay. He's not going to go down.
Fighters touch gloves. This is the third and final round.
Joe's looking for a big round now from Dylan the villain Vaughan, probably just slightly behind on the scorecards. George Pavlovski being very sweet with his hands.
Yeah, it was a very strong second round, in particular for George Pavlovski. Once again, this fight brought to you by Fight Force Equipment.
It's great to see both boys wearing the Fight Force Equipment shin guards and boxing gloves. Obviously, the Vukovic boys are getting out into marketing of the sports equipment, which is great to see. You can never have enough good quality sports equipment.
Yeah, true, and they've been in the fight game for quite a long time, Johnny. So I dare say they know exactly what to expect from fight equipment. But Dylan the villain Vaughan just sitting back, Johnny. We can see him. George Pavlovski just moving back, evading, but Dylan just letting him off the hook. He should be a bit more aggressive.
Mate, I think he's probably a little bit wary of his zip. As he does come forward, George, even though his hands are down low, unleashes some wicked hands that just come out of nowhere.
Unfortunately, at this stage, by just sitting back isn't going to win him the fight.
No, you're right there, Johnny. He's got to come forward, but George has been very effective with his hands. A couple of good low kicks as well. George is starting to taunt Dylan the villain now there in centering.
Yeah, a bit of confidence there from George Pavlovski. Nice left jab, follows up with the hook combo. Almost just sticking his chin out.
They're almost daring him to say, well, come on and hit me, but, you know.
Oh! Well, there you go, Johnny. We talked about a low guard. George Pavlovski just ducked out of the way and let go a huge overhand right hook and put Dylan the Villain Vaughan on his backside.
Yeah, Dylan's got straight up there, Darren Bauer.
Let's get to the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Into that third final round. Great effort
Dylan
from
the
both
Villain
boys.
Vaughan, George Pavlovski. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards with the result being unanimous, all scoring it to the blue corner, George Pavlovski.
There you go, Johnny. No surprises there. Unanimous points decision to George Pavlovski, trained by Nick Telekouris, but made full credit to Dylan the Villain Vaughan as well.
Fight number 4, Joey Quadara versus Callum Sharples. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to bout number 4 of the evening. Proudly brought to you by Corporate ID. It'll be fought under Vaxxer trial kickboxing rules. 63.5 kilo weight division. 3 by 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Chris Anderson. Firstly to my left, in the blue corner, trained by Nick Lund at Lightning Lung Gymnasium. Last night he weighed at 64.5 kilograms. He hails from Croydon wearing black tie shorts. With a fight record of 1 fight, ladies and gentlemen, Callum Sharples. And his opponent in the red corner, trained by David Matheson at Fighters World. He weighed at 60.1 kilograms. He hails from Langwarrin, wearing light blue shorts with silver and white trim. Also had 1 fight, ladies and gentlemen, the mighty chicken hawk, Joey Quadara. Both fighters to center ring.
Remember what we said before? These kickboxing rules, okay? No spinning back fist, don't hold the leg. Good luck, boys. Wait for the bell, yeah? Come on.
Round 1.
Johnny, fight 4 of the night. Joey, the chicken, what they call it, the chicken hawk.
The mighty chicken hawk.
Quadara taking on Callum Sharples from the Lightning Nick Lund's gym out in Baronia and Croydon, Lilydale out that way. But the Quadara name, very famous name in the fruit and veg industry. This one, a Victorian Amateur Combat Sports Authority trial, so both boys wearing the headgear, so under 18 years of age, but great to see both boys getting in the ring. Both boys have had 1 fight.
Yeah, 2 young men just battling it out so far. But Joey Quadara, trained by Billy Brownless lookalike.
Dave Matheson. Dave, nothing, only from the head up, I reckon, Dave. So that's Johnny Camp that pointed that out, mate, but I reckon only from the head up. But Dave Matheson from Fighters World.
Langwarrin, did you say?
Langwarrin down the peninsula way, beautiful area down that way. Joey Quadara fighting into the southpaw stance. Just on 3 2-minute rounds, kickboxing rules.
Joey Quadara just letting go those body rips left and right to the rib cage of Callum Sharples.
I'm going to tell you what, both of these boys got a massive amount of support from the crowd, which is great to see. This fight brought to you too by Corporate ID. Again, big thank you to the sponsors tonight. Awesome, good handiwork there from Callum Sharples. Again, mate, Callum coming out, must be a thing up at the Colonel's gym, and Lightning Nick Lund, both boys from the gym have come out to Metallica.
Yeah, and I must say, Johnny, both fighters from the Colonel's gym have had the most impressive fight shorts this evening so far. Have a look at the ones on Callum Sharples from the Twins gym.
They're bright, they're sparkling, they've got everything going for them.
Very flashy.
The chicken hawk, Joey Quadara.
And I'll tell you what, mate, the
Sharples.
chicken hawk, he's absolutely
That's the
punched him
trial
back into the
kickboxing
corner.
rules. Round 2.
Johnny, big first round from both boys, and the crowd absolutely loving this. Which has me thinking, both boys under 18 years of age, they've got a lot of support. Have all these kids, have they got school tomorrow? All these kids in the crowd.
Actually, school holidays here in Melbourne, Johnny.
Oh yeah, they're allowed out, mate. School holidays, no
So for Sunday night, they can stay and watch the rest of the card.
They don't have to sit at home and do their homework. But I'll tell you what, great effort from both boys. And Joey Quadara, mate, another boy doesn't know the meaning of the word backwards. Just always on the front foot.
Yeah, working that front low kick to good effect, Johnny.
You can see the boys in the corner of Callum Sharples in between rounds telling him to kick the inside leg. Being the southpaw that Joey Quadara is, they need to take his lead leg out. And that's exactly what he did just there, just looking to take the lead leg out. So it's good to see Callum's been listening to his corner.
Yeah, better work there for the Callum.
You can see he was looking to line that up again.
Trying to line it up again. Joey Quadara, he just loves those alternating punches to the ribcage.
Great slapping rear kick there from Callum Sharples as well.
Kicked so hard he lost his balance, Callum Sharples. Joey now just ducking his head a little. Callum Sharples want to be careful, just don't turn your back on Joey Quadara, he'll be onto him like a chicken hawk, Johnny.
Joey's just continually walking forward, mate. As we said, doesn't know the meaning of the word take a backward step. But Callum's really got to listen to his corner. He's got to take that lead leg out. Every time that Joey walks forward, he's just got to chop that lead leg out.
Yeah, we can see the trainer from Colonel's Gym just motioning to chop, chop, chop.
And he's got to do it to Joey before Joey closes that gap. As he's coming in, he's just going to take the leg straight out. Big second round for both boys.
Great fight. The third and final round.
Tell you what, Johnny, corporate ID would be absolutely loving this fight. Big thank you to our sponsors, the third and final round. Both boys just absolutely trading. Bit of trash look there from both boys as well.
Yeah, look, from the sponsor's point of view, it's always great to see a fairly even and exciting contest, you know, and their hard-earned dollars put to good use to sponsor a great fight like this one.
And great to see the young boys too getting a gig on an impressive show like this. Chelsea under fire number 19 from Fight Force Promotions.
Work by Joey Quadara there, just going upstairs, left and right punches.
He's really got to listen to his corner though. He's got to take that lead leg out. As soon as Joey Quadara walks forward, he's just got to take that leg out. Because being the southpaw, he's dropping himself really low, and it just leaves him open to take that leg out.
Yeah, Joey Quadara just hanging on there, and Callum Sharples let go with a nice right uppercut.
Callum wants to work his way out of the corner there.
That's the last place he wants to stay in.
Joey Quadara just relentless in walking forward.
Callum now backed up against the ropes as Joey tries to work those punches to the ribcage again. Sanderson separates him back in centre ring. Callum Sharples lets go that low front kick, but just not a lot of mustard behind it now. Probably a little bit of fatigue setting in here, the latter stages of the final round.
There you go, great work there from Callum again, just taking that lead leg out.
Yeah, a bit stronger that kick there, just misses the mark with that high right roundhouse kick. Joey Quadara just a little bit flat-footed now, Johnny. Tries to muscle in on Callum over there in the blue corner.
Tell you what though, mate, what an action-packed fight, and the crowd has absolutely got behind this one. Great to see the support for both fighters here in centre ring. This one will go to the judges, but it's a PAC SA trial under kickboxing rules, but what a great effort from both boys. Johnny, what an action-packed night so far. Chelsea under fire, number 19. Michael and Convukovic, Fight Force Promotions, bringing us the best. And we've got 3 title fights on the card later on this evening.
Yeah, look, we've had an action-packed 4 or 5 bouts so far. MMA coming up right now, but it's a full house here at Chelsea Heights under fire, number 19.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Vax the Trial Kickboxing, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. All judges score the fight one way, and that is unanimous decision. Red corner, the mighty chicken hawk, Joey Quadara!
There you go, Johnny. Unanimous points decision win to the mighty chicken hawk, Joey Quadara. But a great effort from both boys, and they'll both take a lot away from this fight.
Let's give it up for Callum.
Yeah, great effort from both young men.
Game as good as he got here in centering. Fight number 5, George Shifty Tsitsiras versus Geordie. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Chelsea Heights Hotel, and welcome to bout number 5 of the evening. It's proudly brought to you by Adam Jones. He'll be fought under modified mixed martial arts rules. No headshots whilst on the floor. 83 kilo weight division, 3 by 3 minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Ignatius Miscelides. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by John Bowman at the Karma Dojo. He weighed in 80.1 kilograms. He hails from Frankston, wearing camouflage shorts, making his MMA debut, ladies and gentlemen, Geordie McDonald. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Nick Banjo Patterson. He weighed in at 78 kilograms and hails from Cranbourne, wearing black shorts, and is also making his MMA debut, ladies and gentlemen, George Shifty Tsitsiras. Both fighters to centering.
All right, boys, we spoke about the rules. Any questions? No? Okay, obey my commands all the time, okay? Protect yourself, shake hands, good luck.
Johnny Kev, our 5th fight of the night. MMA, 3 3-minute rounds. An absolutely ripped to shreds Geordie McDonald, trained by John Bowman from the Karma Dojo down in Frankston, taking on George Shifty Tsitsiras, trained by Ed and Nick Banjo Patterson from the Kimmikoi MMA Dojo. And what a contrast in build and physique. This one, modified tie, it's MMA rules, but modified tie when they're standing, so no elbows and no headshots when they're on the ground. Both camps have agreed to that.
Yeah, so only knees and punches to the body while on the mats. Now, a couple of interesting points here, Johnny. First of all, it's the first time I would say I've seen a fighter from the Karma Dojo fighting under MMA rules.
I was going to say, Johnny, you've got to say the boys under the Kimmikoi gym have got to have the experience because they're seasoned ground fighters. So George Shifty Tsitsiras is, mate, he's rolling around with the likes of Nick Banjo Patterson and the other guys down there. He's probably got the experience, but mate, Geordie McDonald, take nothing away from him. What a specimen.
Yeah, and the second point I'd like to make is that the usual entourage of 57 from the Kimmikoi Dojo is not in the corner tonight.
Yeah, well, Ed's on leave as well, but looks like because we can't hear Ed in the building, but you can already see George Shifty.
Nick Banjo Patterson, very skilled fighter, fighting on the next show here at on the 3rd of October at Chelsea Heights, which will be Fight Force number 20.
Shifty Tsitsiras now. Got the full mouth on Geordie McDonald. Big height difference as well. Geordie McDonald, long and lean and well put together.
Good work by Shifty Tsitsiras, just putting the elbow in the face of Geordie McDonald.
They've set no strikes to the head, so is that a technicality or not? You know? Driving the elbow down, just keeping control, but No strikes to the head were agreed from both camps.
Dare I say it, a bit of a shifty technique there from Shifty Saros.
Oh, you didn't get pulled up, mate, so if you don't get pulled up, keep going.
Yeah, look, referee Ignatius Miselides, he's quite an experienced MMA referee, and he's right on the mark, so I'm pretty sure that he would have pulled up George Saros if he felt that that was an illegal technique.
Yeah, Geordie's got Shifty full guard at the moment. You can see Shifty just looking to pull that neck forward and cut off the circulation. You hear the corner from the red corner just saying to Shifty to use the elbows. Use the elbows into the body, you can do that, but no head shots.
Come on, gotta get busy, boys. Keep it going.
Geordie really needs to wrap Shifty and get him nice and close. See a bit of a slam coming up there.
Yeah, good show of strength there by Geordie McDonald to just push George Saros away. Nice knees to the rib cage there from Geordie McDonald. So that was a technique we saw in one of our earlier bouts, Johnny, where wrap the leg around behind the supporting leg and take the fighter down to the mat.
Round two.
Round two, big thank you to Adam Jones sponsoring this fight of the night. Big high kick there from Geordie McDonald. George Shifty Saros looking to take it straight to the round. Good sprawl there from Geordie McDonald. Shifty Saros just got the leg looking to take Geordie down.
Yeah, George Saros obviously a grappler, Johnny, looking to take Geordie McDonald to the mat at every occasion possible.
So Geordie looks like he's got that choking. I'll tell you what, if he can squeeze it tight. Just hasn't quite got the advantage. This is where fighting in the ring makes it a little bit harder, mate, against the cage. They can't posture up against the cage. You know, the MMA style cage not allowed in Victoria.
Get busy, boys, or stand it up.
Although we did have the sports minister at a recent show in Coburg, Johnny, so hopefully his attitude may change in the near future and relax the rules a little to allow cage fighting in Victoria.
George Shifty Saros just peppering away at the right rib cage of Geordie McDonald. Ignatius Miselides just separated and taken back in the centre ring. Thought he might have put him back in,
interesting.
Back in the same position, but he didn't do that. George Saros, mate, a big looping left hand, so big, missed the mark, ended up almost outside of the ring. Geordie McDonald. Geordie McDonald's not sure, there's no 8 counts in MMA, so he wasn't sure what to do there.
Yeah, big, strong knee, punch.
That's it, it's all over. Referee Ignatius Miselides waved it off. Right thing to do there. I think Geordie was standing back expecting an 8 count. There's no 8 counts in MMA. So George Shifty Saros got back up to his feet, but a massive head kick there from Geordie McDonald, and referee Ignatius Miselides just waved it off.
Yeah, it was a knee and a punch that did the damage over there in the neutral corner, and then a huge roundhouse kick connected flush with George Shifty Saros, and that's it, lights out.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 41 seconds for round number 2. Your referee stopped the fight with your winner by TKO, Geordie McDonald. Fight number 6, Muli Lota versus Pozzebon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to bout number 6 of the evening. This fight proudly brought to you by Sting Gym, 34 Hutton Street in Dandenong. It'll be fought under kickboxing rules, 84 kilo weight division, 3 by 2 minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Mr. Chris Anderson. Firstly in the blue corner, trained by Nick Talakouris in the Fit Choice Stars Gymnasium. weighed in 83.3 kilograms, and he hails from North Sunshine, wearing black shorts with white trim, and he's making his kickboxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Pozzebon. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Michael Vukovic, Ryan Jones and Laurie AC at the Sting Gym in Dandenong. He weighed in 83.4 kilograms, hails from Endeavour Hill, wearing black tie shorts with black and blue down the side, also making his kickboxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Flamor Muli Lota! Both fighters to centering.
Hey boys, remember what we just said? Nice and clean, protect yourself at all times. Listen to me at all times, yeah? Good luck, boys. Good luck. Wait for the bell.
Johnny Kev, fight 6 of the night. Jamie Pozzebon making his debut, trained by Nick Talakouras, taking on Flamur Muli Lota from the Sting Gym here in Dandenong. Never seen a guy so composed. Both boys making their debut. Muli just looked that relaxed coming into centre ring, smiling at all of his mates, just having a great laugh.
Yeah, a lot of support for Muli Lota, obviously, being a local fighter.
And I tell you what, mate, he's looking very relaxed, but now that the bell's spinning back kick out of nowhere, a heel flush on the jaw, Jamie Pozzebon. I'll tell you what, that's woken Muli Lota up.
Yeah, look, we see those techniques thrown quite a lot, Johnny, and they usually miss the mark, but to set up roundhouse kick and then spinning back kick, connecting sweetly like that, great technique from Jamie Pozzebon.
And mate, these boys that are 83 odd kilos, I tell you what.
Yeah, we're at cruiserweight.
We're at cruiserweight, mate, but you don't see that too often from the cruiserweights.
Yeah. Obviously a lot more power behind their techniques at this weight division, but you know, both fighters very busy here so far in the first round.
So you've got some slapping rear kicks there from Muli Lota. Jamie just losing his feet there a little bit, but as I said, mate, both boys really loading up in this weight division.
Yeah, Jamie just having a bit of trouble with the shin guard there.
Tell you what, Jamie Pozzebon, mate, that kick, he's got to start checking those low kicks of Muli Lota. This fight sponsored by the Sting Gym.
Jamie Pozzebon in the black shorts with the white trim.
Again, the Sting Gym, mate, the biggest and the best gym in the Southern Hemisphere. 34 Hutton Street, Dandenong. Get down there with Michael Vukovic and Ryan Jones.
Another big, strong low kick there from Muli Lota. Just peppering away at that lead leg. You can see a big welt appearing also on the right supporting leg of Jamie Pozzebon.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Johnny. I'll tell you what, Jamie's got to start checking those, and in between rounds also he's got to check those shin guards, because that right shin guard looks like he's lost his place on his foot again, but he's got to start checking those kicks, mate, otherwise he's going to be a very sore boy. Yeah, big first round for both.
What an exciting first round. Flamor Muli Lota, Jamie Pozzebon.
Both boys making their debut, Johnny, and what a sensational start.
Round 2.
Mate, a very relaxed Muli Lota there, just in between rounds, just smiling as if he's coming out again to his corner.
Yeah, Muli Lota now really on the front foot, Johnny. Dropped early there in the first round with that spinning kick, but now really going to work. Strong low kicks, following up good punches.
Yeah, just relentless work,
yeah,
mate.
Jamie Pozzebon in some pain now. We can see him grimacing. Those low kicks are really starting to take an effect.
And he's just thrown one of his own, but I'll tell you what, mate, he's thrown that and he's hurt his own leg.
This is over. Yep. He's obviously done himself a pretty serious injury there on that right leg, right shin. We heard a loud snap, Johnny. I'd hate to think that he's broken that shin also.
No, I think it was just a fair bit of those fantastic shin guards, Fight Force equipment. Got a big strip right in the centre of him, mate, but that was a massive kick. But mate, he threw it as hard as he could. It was well checked by Muli, but Jamie felt it a little bit more and went down and couldn't get back up again. Referee Chris Anderson waved it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, 40 seconds into round number 2. Your referee stopped the fight with your winner by TKO, Flamor Muli Lota. Fight number 7, Erik Miskle versus Nathan Juice Gamble. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to bout number 7 of the evening. This fight is proudly brought to you by Lou Corica and Serious You For Real Incorporated. And we fought under full Muay Thai rules. Knees and elbows are allowed. 63.49 kilogram weight division, 5 by 3 minute rounds, and they will be fighting for the IKBF South Pacific title. Your referee in charge, Mr. Darren Bauer. Firstly, the challenger in the blue corner, trained by Lars Tui at the Young Bulls Gym. He weighed in at 63 kilograms and hails from Malvern East. He's wearing black tie shorts with silver, blue trim, fight record of 7 fights, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 coming, by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, Erik Miskle. And in the red corner, trained by John Bowman at the Karma Dojo, he weighed at 62.2 kilograms. He hails from Frankston. He's wearing furry leopard tie shorts. He holds the IKBF Victorian title, and he's the defending IKBF South Pacific champion. Fight records of 13 fights for 6 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Juice Gamble.
Hey guys, 5 rounds, 3-minute rounds, okay? 2-minute breaks. We get South Pacific title, so I want you to show me and everyone here why you deserve that title, okay? Keep your hands up at all times. Try and listen for my commands. Okay, touch gloves. Good luck to both of you. Nice.
Johnny Kev, the first of our title fights here tonight, the IKBF Lightweight South Pacific title. Nathan Juice Gamble, the current champion, being challenged by Erik Miskle from Laos to his Young Bulls Gym. Mate, nothing more patriotic than Nathan Juice Gamble coming out to John Williams, Hey True Blue, mate. He's got Life's a Gamble tattooed across him. He's got Lest We Forget, mate.
Round 1.
As Aussie as they get, and tonight he's wearing the leopard skin, furry leopard skin shorts. But mate, this will be a great fight. 5 3-minute rounds, full tie rules.
Very flashy shorts there from Nathan Gamble, but one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet outside of the ring. Very quiet guy. Looks as a hairdresser. He's always well groomed.
He's immaculate, he is.
Erik Miskle, we've commentated a few of his fights, Johnny. Very proficient kicker.
Yeah, both boys weighing in around the 62, 63 kilos.
So this one under full tie rules, so knees, elbows, spinning back fists, all the good stuff. Proudly brought to us by Lou Corica and Seriously You For Real.
Seriously You For Real? What a great business name.
Yeah, great name. Thank you very much to Lou Corica.
And also this one proudly being brought to you by Paris Productions. And Paris Productions, the best DVD producer in the country.
Bar none.
And he can be contacted on 0428 586 203. And I tell you what, all the promoters are getting behind Paris, and big dump there from Nathan Gamble.
Yeah, look, very technically proficient Nathan Gamble. That was a classic technique, Johnny. He caught the kicking leg and swept Erik Miskle onto his backside, but stayed on his feet. He'll score well.
Yeah, good strong nation, both boys. You can just see the strength and the grip from both boys. Just keeping a bit of range there.
Already some redness appearing on the left rib cage of Nathan Gamble. Nothing to worry about though. Probably just that's Nathan's skin.
He doesn't get out in the sun too often down there in Frankston. I was just about to say that this show brought you on Fight Sports Aurora, Foxtel Channel 183, Paris Productions putting on the best shows around the country. Big spinning back elbow there from Erik as well. Erik Miskle's had, I think, about 8 or 9 fights by memory, Johnny. Last time we saw him fight was at Doncaster. Jumping, spinning back kick there. Both boys showing each other a lot of respect.
Straight left to the body from Nathan Deuce Gamble.
Full-tie rules, the IKBF South Pacific lightweight title on the line.
Yep, we're on 5 by 3 minute rounds, so these fighters will know how to pace themselves. They won't want to spend all their pennies too early. Erik Miskle returned the favour to Nathan Deuce Gamble. Nice catch at the kicking leg.
Yeah, both boys really well put together.
Let's get a round
doing
number
their hard
1.
yards and a great first round from both boys.
Don't forget to see the guys at the back of the venue, ladies and gentlemen. The Sting, the Fight Force equipment. Get yourself some great Fight Force equipment clothing just in time for Christmas. Round 2.
Okay, round 2. This one, 2-minute breaks being under pro. 3-minute round. So you've got a 2-minute break in between rounds. And again, a big thank you to Lou Corrigan from Seriously You for Real Incorporated. Definitely in the first round. One thing with Nathan, he's always got a nice high, tight, wide guard.
Slapping low kick to the lead leg by Erik Miskle. Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a bit of a groin shot there, but no. Nathan's fine, just gets up again.
Yeah, very proficient kicker, Erik Miskle. Now catching that kick again, putting Nathan Gamble on his backside. Oh, he looks to have hurt his knee, John.
He's popped his kneecap out.
Popped his knee.
3,
yep.
4, 5, 6.
You can see John when he was lying on his back, his kneecap looks square.
Absolutely.
So Erik's going to take it. He's going to jump on that straight away. If he's wise, he should just be kicking away at that.
Oh, once again.
I'll tell you what, Johnny, Nathan's really going to struggle with that.
He's grimacing in pain. That's not looking good at all for Nathan Deuce Gamble.
Yeah, and Erik Miskle's picked up on that now, and he's just going to unload on the leg. Each time Nathan's been throwing a kick, he's been trying to catch it.
Oh no, this is all over, Johnny.
Yeah, you can see a massive hematoma appearing on the knee.
Yep, he's all heart, Nathan Gamble. He's trying to fight on, but I think this is all over. Johnny Bowman might be throwing a towel in.
Yeah, mate, full of heart walking forward. But no, that's it.
It's
all over. TKO win to Erik Miskle and an absolutely wrapped Laos Tui there in centering. Nathan Deuce Gamble's obviously done some damage to his knee. But full credit to Erik Miskle there, taking out the IKB lightweight South Pacific title, defeating the current champion Nathan Deuce Gamble.
Yeah, look, that is a huge scalp for Erik Miskle, but gee, Nathan Gamble, all heart, Johnny. He tried to get back on his feet on 3 occasions to fight on, but he looks like he's done some serious damage to that knee. Looked like he popped it and he tried to fight on.
Yeah, Dr. Peter Lewis is in there having a look at it. You can see a massive hematoma appearing just above the knee. We can see it just straight through there, Johnny. Been in a world of pain, but mate, take nothing away from Erik Miskle. He really took it to Nathan Deuce Gamble, and mate, this will make a great rematch. I'd love to see Erik put the title back up again. Give him a couple of fights and get him to put it back up again to Nathan as well, because both boys deserve another shot at it.
Yeah, unfortunate to end the fight with an injury like that.
But that's the fight going, Johnny.
Yep.
You know, you take nothing away from Erik, and look, Nathan's been a true champion and a true gentleman in and out of the ring. But Erik Miskle, mate, absolutely took it to him, and each time Nathan was throwing the kicks, he was getting swept to the ground by Erik. But again, big thank you to Lou Corrigan from Seriously You for Real Incorporated. You got a feel for Nathan, mate. That'll be hurting him physically, but also mentally as well. All the preparation he's put in to go down with
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 52 seconds of round number 2. Your referee, Darren Bauer, stopped the fight with your winner by TKO and new IKBF South Pacific champion, Erik Miskle.
But a deserved champion in Erik Miskle, mate. They're very proud Laos to from the
So
Untitled
great,
Chapter.
quick word with Nathan. Nathan, you won tough SAB, mate. You came in straight with a few big leg kicks and this wasn't your night. Fight number 8. Simon Stealth Capenerhurst versus the Outlaw, Stephen James. Ladies and gentlemen, Fight Force Promotions, Chelsea Under Fire 19 welcomes you to bout number 8 of the evening. This fight is proudly brought to you by Les Clark. It will be fought under kickboxing rules, 69.9 kilo junior middleweight division, 5 by 2 minute rounds, and they will be fighting for the IKBF South Pacific title. Firstly, the challenger in the blue corner, trained by Isaac Takarangi at the Moana Thai Boxing Gym. He weighed in at 69.6 kilograms and he hails from Nelson in New Zealand. He's wearing white tie shorts with black trim and he holds the TBA North Island Welterweight Championship. He has a record of 16 fights for 9 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Stealth Capenerhurst. And in the ring corner, trained by Michael Vukovic and Ryan Jones and Laurie AC at the Sting Gym in Dandenong, weighing at 69.35 kilograms. He hails from Frankston, wearing black tie shorts with silver trim. He is the defending IKBF South Pacific champion. Fight record, 14 fights, 12 wins, 8 of them fights coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Outlaw, Stephen James. Both fighters are centering. Referee instructions.
Alright boys, expect to obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands now and good luck.
Johnny Cav, the IKBF South Pacific Junior Middleweight title on the line. Champion Steve Jesse James, the Outlaw from Australia, taking on Simon the Stealth Capenerhurst from New Zealand. Impressive record from both boys. Steve James, 14 fights, 12 wins, 8 KOs. Simon all the way up from New Zealand, 16 fights for 9 wins.
Round 1.
Holds the North Island Junior Middleweight title. This one's a 5 2-minute rounds under kickboxing rules.
Yeah, there's nothing we love better than Australia versus New Zealand battle, Johnny.
And you've got to put it to Michael and Con Vukovic from Fight Force Promotions, mate. They're always bringing over the New Zealanders, and the Kiwis always put on a great show.
Yeah, look, we've seen Stephen James fight on many occasions here. Obviously, a lot of hometown support for the Outlaw, but he's got an impressive KO ratio, Johnny. 8 KOs out of 14 wins, out of 12 wins, sorry. And he's just going to town already early here on Simon Capenerhurst.
Yeah, I've got to think Simon's probably used to fighting under Thai rules. New Zealand predominantly fights under full Thai rules. But Steve James, mate, we know that he just comes out all guns blazing, doesn't take a backward step. Big thank you to Les Clark too for sponsoring this fight.
Yeah. Stephen James just unloading on Simon Capenerhurst just above our commentary position here. Left, right, punch combinations, just
Steve James is just not giving Simon a chance to throw anything at all.
Yeah, just lost count of how many punches the outlaw Stephen James has thrown, Johnny.
But having said that, mate, Simon's he's not looking phased at all.
Oh, big looping overhand right there from the outlaw.
Great to see the big Isaac Takarangi in the corner. Great to see the boys from New Zealand over here again.
It's almost become a feature of Fight Force promotions here at the Chelsea Heights, Johnny. We've had Australia versus New Zealand on many an occasion.
Yeah, we've had last few shows we've seen them over here. We've even had tag team New Zealand Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
Versus Australia.
Yeah, first time proudly brought to us by Michael and Pavlovski was tag team kickboxing.
Steve James just relentless in his first round, mate. I've lost count. Not that I've been counting, but I've lost count of how many punches he's been throwing.
No, it's just a huge work rate from Stephen James.
That's the end of round number 1.
But Simon Capenerhurst just hands down, walks back into the corner and has gone, oh, well, that's the first round. Now we've got 4 more to
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, November 21st.
He's taken absolutely everything Steve's thrown at him at this stage.
Warwick Harrington, the person who lost on split points during the K1 Oceania card.
Second round, Les Clark sponsored. IKBF South Pacific Junior Middleweight title on the line. The current champion, Steve James, against the challenger, Simon Capenerhurst, all the way over from New Zealand.
Yeah, look, just in between rounds there, Johnny, I had a word with Michael Vukovic, and Stephen James has sustained an injury before the fight to his right ankle, so you'll notice that he's not throwing any kicks at all off his right leg.
You normally, yeah, and it's one of the things with Steve, he's a very well-rounded fighter. You normally see him throwing lots of good kicks there, so good on him for still hopping in the ring and putting his title on the line with an injury.
Yep, so he's limited to kicks off the left leg, but obviously putting his hands to good use.
Oh, big right hand there, just caught the stealth.
Oh, a couple of right and lefts. Now we're going from upstairs down, working the body as well. This is good work from Stephen James.
Really, Simon's not throwing anything. He's just, Steve James not really giving him a chance, but Simon's not throwing anything.
Yeah, look, huge uppercut there from Stephen James, trying to put the chin of Simon Capenerhurst through the mirror balls here, just above centre ring.
At the Chelsea Heights Over 28 nightclub here.
Yeah, look, Stephen James just relentless, Johnny. Keeps pushing forward.
Yeah, threw it right there, mate, but nothing behind that one. He's got to save that leg. But really, Simon Capenerhurst he's defending, but he's just not throwing anything of his own.
Oh, nice left round kick to the ribs there by the outlaw Stephen James. Follows up a couple of left-right combos.
When you throw a kick, don't hold the rope.
Simon Capenerhurst just looking to his corner for direction, really. Perhaps wondering what he has to do. That's better work from Simon now. We actually saw him
He's got to start countering more. And look, the outlaw Stephen James, he's been throwing absolutely everything, but Simon's got to start throwing stuff as well. Otherwise, what's the point in being in there?
Round 3.
Johnny, round 3. Les Clark sponsored IKBF Junior Middleweight South Pacific title on the line. And really, Simon Capenerhurst is really going to start. He's got to start throwing some combinations. Maybe he hasn't really thrown a lot. He's just been taking everything Steve James has been throwing at him.
Well, he's worn everything except the kitchen sink that Stephen James has thrown at him in the first 2 rounds. He's a tough customer, Johnny. He's worn a lot of shots. Oh. And there you go. Stephen James kicking off the right leg and putting Simon Capenerhurst on his backside. Another kick off the right leg, but perhaps maybe that's just the natural instinct from Stephen James.
Yeah, look, he's obviously supporting himself because he's throwing left kicks as well. He's obviously, so it must be a damage to the top of the foot or the top of the ankle, because he's supporting himself well as he's throwing off the left. Simon Capenerhurst now just looking like the control centering, and he's, mate, as you said, the first 2 rounds he's taken everything Stephen James has thrown at him. He's starting to get a little bit more active in this 3rd round, but he's really got to pick up the pace.
Good work from Simon to check those low kicks.
Don't hold either, okay, mate? Don't keep your hands off.
Love the fight mode too from Simon. Capenerhurst, the stealth. You can hear the red corner, Ryan Jones just calling out to Stevie James, 30 seconds, start picking it up.
Good kick and punch combo there from Stephen James, but we see Simon Capenerhurst just restricted to single techniques, Johnny.
Yeah, look, he was a little bit busy in that third round, John, but he's really got to pick it up. At this stage, I've got Steve ahead on the scorecards well and surely, but Simon's really got to pick it up now. Johnny Kev, once again, Fight Force Promotions bringing us the best out in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne. South Pacific title on the line at the moment, Steve James versus Simon Capenerhurst. It's all happening in centre ring.
Yeah, look, terrific first couple of rounds from Stephen James. He's restricted to only throwing kicks off his left leg. He's got an injury pre-fight to his right shin, but he's thrown everything except the kitchen sink at Simon Capenerhurst. But that was a better third round by Simon. We actually saw him start to come back a little.
And we've got 2 more fights to go. Big main event as well with Tass and Simon Coutsouvelis.
Yeah, it's all happening here at the Chelsea Heights.
Round 4.
So the penultimate round, Les Clark sponsored South Pacific Junior Middleweight title on the line. You hear the chant going up from the supporters of Stevie James.
Yeah, once again, a big thank you to our main sponsor for this evening, Prestige Protective Services. Good, nice teep there from Simon.
He's starting to get a little bit busier, mate, but he really needs to bring it home.
Just a bit of holding there now by the outlaw Stephen James.
Ignatius might have broken it a little bit quicker. It's kickboxing rules, no grappling allowed. Both boys are just holding on, they weren't working there. He really loaded up with that round kick there, Stephen James. A little bit tender afterwards.
Oh, he's tempting the big knockout punch, Stephen James, looking to put the lights out on Simon Capenerhurst.
Yeah, big bowling overhand right, but tell you what, Simon Capenerhurst, mate, he's taken, as you said, he's taken everything Stephen James has thrown at him, and he's still walking forward.
Yeah, exactly right, Johnny. He continues to walk forward.
And that's what he needs to do. He's used the teep a couple of times. He's got to keep doing that.
Yeah, he's using the teep, but really not following up with anything. You know, he'd be well behind on the scorecards at this stage, just because of the huge work rate from Stephen James. So he's either got to knock him out or really just go to town and pick up the work rate.
It's good to see him. He's walking forward. You know, this third and fourth round, he's been a lot more active in walking forward. He really didn't do anything at all in the first 2 rounds, but he's really got to step it up now. Using that teep as Stephen James comes forward, but he's got to unload with his hands as well. And obviously he's not aware of the injury to Stephen James, but he wants to start unloading on those kicks as well.
IKBS South Pacific title on the line. This is the championship round, the 5th and final round.
Simon Capenerhurst is really going to bring us home in this 5th round, Johnny. Stephen James has certainly done enough on the scorecards at this stage, but he really needs to bring it home.
As we see Stephen James kicking off that right leg, Johnny.
Good low kick there from Simon.
Once again, this fight proudly brought to us by Les Clark.
Yes, and the next Fight Force show, we've got Les Clark Jr. fighting on the card as well. Good work there from Simon Capenerhurst. Really starting to load up those kicks and punches. And this is what he should have been doing a little bit earlier on. Really take it up to Steve James.
Yeah, exactly right, Johnny. We saw him working the low kick and then following up 3-4 punch combo, which is really what he should have done from the outset.
Well, mate, as I said, he's tough. He's taken everything. Steve James, 12 wins, 8 KOs. He normally puts his opponents to sleep. So he's done a great job in standing up to the power of Steve James. But he'll probably be sitting back after this fight thinking, geez, if I had to push forward a little bit earlier, might have been a different result.
All credit to Stephen James. He really did open up like a house on fire, particularly in the first 2 rounds. He really didn't give him a chance to do anything other than just defend and cover up. Now, credit to Simon Capenerhurst. He's a tough customer, Johnny. He wore a lot of punches in those first couple of rounds, and we've seen Stephen James on many an occasion drop his opponent.
And both boys just acknowledging a bit of a low blow there to
25 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen, this final round. Come on, get behind these two fighters.
Yes, we hear a huge ovation coming up from all the fans ringside, particularly for Stephen James, the local boy.
and Simon Capenerhurst. Mate, if we go back over the ditch again, thinking, you know, I could have, if I had to push a little bit harder, I'd like to see this one.
That's the end of the fight.
I'd like to see this fight on again, maybe both these boys.
The challenger,
tough boys. Stephen James has put
the outlaw Stephen James.
8 of his 12 wins. He's put his opponents to sleep with big KOs, so he's done a great effort to stand up for
Please
5
have
2
Les
rounds.
Clark to centre ring to present the winner with the title bout. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of kickboxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the fight unanimous with your winner, and still IKBF South Pacific Champion, the Outlaw Stephen James.
Well, there you have it, Johnny. Congratulations to the Outlaw Stephen James.
Semi-main event of the evening, Maximus Notorious Webster versus the Intimidator Tim Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, Fight Force Promotions welcomes you to the semi-main event of the evening. This fight is poorly brought to you by Billy Monet. And we fought under kickboxing rules. 79.37 kilos super middleweight division, 5 by 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge, Ignatius Missilides, and due to the challenge not making the weight, this is a non-title fight. Firstly, to my left, in the blue corner, trained by Isaac Takarangi from the Tumoana Thai Boxing Gym in New Zealand. He weighed in 82.95 kilograms and hails from Nelson in New Zealand. He's wearing red tie shorts with yellow trim. Fight record of 8 fights for 6 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Maximus Notorious Webster. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Michael Vukovic and Ryan Jones and Laurie AC at the Sin Gym in Dandenong. He weighed in at 80.5 kilograms and hails from Hampton Park. He is wearing black shorts. He is the IKBF Victorian Champion. He is the IKBF South Pacific Champion. An impressive fight record of 9 fights, 7 wins, 1 draw, 4 fights coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the Intimidator, Tim Antonio. Fighters to center ring.
Now, boys, when I say break, I don't want to have to wrestle you apart, okay? That means stop, take a step back, understand? Protect yourselves all the time, keep your hands up, shake hands, and good luck.
Johnny Kev, our semi-main event proudly brought to you by Billy Monet, the stalwart behind Bob Jones' Indo Kai Karate. And big welcome to Billy Monet, who's in the house, but Tim, the Intimidator, Antonio, taking on Maximus Webster from New Zealand. This was scheduled to be a title fight. Tim was putting up his his title, but Maximus didn't make the weight, mate. Came in about 3 or 4 kilos over, so the title off the line. But this one with 5 2-minute rounds.
Which is a bit of a shame, Johnny, but great to see Billy Monet sponsoring our semi-main event here. Got fond memories of Billy Monet absolutely slapping me in the ribs and the legs doing Sunshin Kata at the dojo in Flinders Street in the olden days. But back to centre ring now. Tim Antonio in the black shorts. Max Webster in the red with gold piping.
I remember these boys from New Zealand traditionally fighting under full-tie rules, but this one under kickboxing rules. And we saw Tim fight on this last showdown here against Israel Adesanya from New Zealand in what was a sensational bout. I've never seen anyone like Israel from New Zealand. Never seen anyone fight with such composure and flair. And he took it to Tim. It wasn't a title fight, and he actually defeated Tim. You can see Maximus here was ready to unload there with some knees.
Would you say that's a mullet on Max Webster, Johnny? Because if it is, it's very impressive, huh?
Yeah, mate, you can say it's a mullet. I'm glad he's getting back on the plane in a couple of days. Big, tough boy. But you can see, as I said, this one he weighed in about 83 kilos. It was the title was for under 80 kilos, but he looks a little bit bigger than that now. Tim Antonio was scheduled to weigh in at about 76 kilos, and Michael said to him, just eat up, mate, don't worry about it. Weighed in at just under 80 kilos. Fight here on previous occasions. He just loves to let him rip. And I'll tell you what, mate, he's a tough boy as well. He won't go down.
No, he's very exciting to watch, Tim Antonio.
Israel Adesanya, when he fought Tim Antonio last time, he put him down for 2 or 3 8 counts, and Tim just kept getting back up, and Israel would just look at him and say, what do I have to do to keep you down? But here we go, Tim Antonio just loading up.
Yeah, good cover up there by Max Webster, but he's countering pretty well. Ignatius Miskle's just having a word to him for hanging onto the ropes while letting go that high right round kick.
That's the end of round number 1.
So round 2 of our semi-main event, 5 minute rounds, kickboxing rules.
Round 2.
Lead chick there from Maxi Webster. And Tim Antonio just loading up with everything. You can already see the shin of the left shin of Maximus is purple. Just getting out of the way, mate. That is after 1 round. That is changing colour rapidly.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice shade of purple, that left shin of Max Webster. But he continues to kick off for Johnny, so it's not hurting him too much.
Tim Antonio loading up here, and he's got some great kicks on the Tim. Good all-round kickboxer.
Yeah, good countering there by Tim Antonio. We saw Max Webster try and unload, but Tim countering well.
Good counter kicking there from Tim. Max was coming in. Oh, just high kick just whizzing past the forehead of Tim Antonio.
Nice work by Tim Antonio. But gee, he's a tough customer, Max Webster. He's won some big shots from Tim Antonio.
Yeah, good even matchup, a good matchmaking here from Michael and Vukovic. Tim's had 9 fights for 7 wins. Max has had 8 fights for 6 wins.
Max Webster just wore a couple of good shots to the body and smiles at Tim Webster.
Not sure whether Max's name is Max or it's Leon. We've got him down as Leon on one card, and they had a fight name of Maximus, but we'll stick with Max.
Yeah, look, no offence to Max, but we'll refer to him of the official fight card given to us by the martial arts board here.
But Maximus's lead leg, mate,
That's
it is
in round number 2.
Below the knee is purple, and mate, he's feeling it, he's limping back to the corner. Tim Antonio just loading up on him.
Scheduled 5 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in our main event, the elite Greek is in the house. Round 3.
Round 3, Billy Monet sponsored semi-main event of the night. Really big left hand there from Maximus. Tim Tim's loading up on those kicks and really starting to aim at the lower leg. Maximus Webster there.
Switch up left round kick from Max Webster. Where's a couple of good shots again from Tim Antonio. Just smiles them off.
Oh, massive high kick there from Maximus.
Yep.
Rocked Tim Antonio.
He's just pulled a huge roundhouse kick out of nowhere.
We know Tim's tough, mate. He doesn't like to go down, and that head kick would have rocked a lesser fighter.
Yep. And it looks like it's just what spurred Tim Antonio on, but he's letting him off. Tim Antonio fought back from that huge right round kick, but it's almost left Max Webster off the hook, Johnny.
There's Maximus again, he's unloaded with that big high right kick. But Tim Antonio, mate, he is tough. And these boys from New Zealand know that.
Tim now just relying on his punches, Johnny. Missing the mark there with that uppercut.
Maximus' left hand is dropping dangerously low there.
Yeah, just inviting that big overhand right from Tim Antonio.
Yeah, he's not checking those kicks either. I just wonder about the conditioning of Maximus. Said this was a potential title fight. He thought it was above 80 kilos. He weighed in at 83.
Oh, the crowd now absolutely getting into this fight, Johnny. Oh, it's that lead leg taking some punishment. Crowd absolutely going wild, cheering on Tim Antonio. Nothing in that right roundhouse kick there from Max Webster. He was looking a little bit gassed there towards the end of that round, Johnny.
He is, Johnny. He's probably thinking, I've given this Tim Antonio guy everything I've got, and he's not going to go down.
The gorgeous Shane centering.
Johnny, what a semi-main event we've got here. Tim Antonio taking on Maximus Webster from New Zealand. Both boys thrown absolutely everything, and a massive head kick there from Maximus on Tim Antonio. He just would not go down.
Nah, look, we saw Tim Antonio wear a huge right roundhouse kick, but that seemed to just spur him on and fight back even harder. But he's a tough customer, Mac Webster from New Zealand.
Sponsor this evening, Todd from Prestige Predictive Services.
Johnny Kev,
round 4.
The fourth round, and you were just saying Dr. Peter Lewis was having a good look at the outside left shin of Maximus Webster, and he's got the perfect spot, mate. He's sitting right in his corner, but Eddie, I've never seen a shin colour up like that.
Oh, terrific short right hand there from Tim Antonio, just straight through the guard of Max Webster. He wore that on the chin. Yeah, good work by Tim Antonio. Look, Max Webster, to his credit, he's trying to use all angles of the ring to get away from Tim Antonio, but Tim is just onto him like a hawk, working away, peppering at that lead leg.
And mate, he's not checking those kicks. I don't think he wants to check the kicks, because if he does, it's going to expose his shin, so he's just wearing them on the thigh. But Tim Antonio, there you go. Yep. Ignatius Miscellini's waved off as the towel was being thrown in.
Max Webster, he wasn't fighting back, Johnny. His corner threw the towel in just as referee Ignatius Miscellini's waved it off.
Another sensational performance from Tim Antonio, mate. The kid just keeps going from strength to strength, and he's an absolute powerhouse. But full credit to Maximus Webster from New Zealand, but mate, take the point from Tim Antonio. The kid's the real deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, 47 seconds of round number 4. Your referee stopped the fight. Your winner by TKO, the Intimidator, Tim Antonio.
Johnny, another impressive performance from the Intimidator, Tim Antonio.
The main event of the evening, Simon Coutsouvelis versus the elite Greek, Tass Tsitsiras.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
Force Promotions would like to thank you for coming to Chelsea Under Fire 19. And this is the main event of the evening. It's proudly brought to you by Todd from Prestige Protection Services. It'll be fought under kickboxing rules, 70 kilo weight division, 7 by 2-minute rounds, and they will be fighting for the IKBF South Pacific title. Your referee in charge, Mr. Ignatius Miscellanies. Your ringside referees, Matt Tyne, Darren Bauer and Chris Anderson. Your timekeeper, Arthur Sakanis. Your doctorates in the ring, Dr. Peter Lewis. Chelsea Heights Hotel, are you ready? Chelsea Heights Hotel, are you ready? The time is here. The time is now. Let's get it on! Firstly, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is tonight the defending champion. He's trained by Ange Pagmocolo at Warwick Kickboxing. He weighed in at 68.2 kilograms and he hails from Hoppers Crossing, wearing white tie shorts with black trim. He is the IKBF Victorian champion, the IKBF East Coast champion, and he is the defending IKBF South Pacific champion. Ladies and gentlemen, 11 fights, 7 wins, 1 draw, 4 coming by way of knockout. Welcome in the center ring, Simon Coutsouvelis. And now fighting out of the red corner tonight, he is the challenger, trained by Michael Vukovic, Ryan Jones and Laurie AC at the all-new Sting Gymnasium in Dandenong. He weighed in at 69.8 kilograms. He hails from Clayton, wearing white shorts with magic showing and the Greek flag emblazoned across the front. He is the ISKA East Coast champion and the IKBF Victorian champion, and he's a K1 Oceania fighter, record of 13 fights, 10 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Heights Hotel, he is the elite Greek Tass. Please have both fighters to center ring.
Johnny Cav, what a build up to the main event of the evening here. We've got Simon Coutsouvelis, the current IKBF South Pacific champion, the East Coast champion, the Victorian champion, taking on the elite Greek Tass Tsitsiras. Mate, this one's 7 2-minute rounds going to go off. And a big thank you to Tom from Prestige Protective Services, our main event sponsor for the evening. Mate, anything can happen in this fight.
Oh yeah, look, we've seen Simon Coutsouvelis fight on a number of occasions as well, Johnny, and a very well experienced fighter, good technician, but Tass Tsitsiras, look, always brings excitement to centre ring. A real gentleman outside of the ring as well. Obviously on his side of town at the moment, so a lot of vocal support for the elite Greek Tass Tsitsiras.
Big thank you to Tom from Prestige Protective Services, great main event sponsor.
Big right round kick, just missing the mark there from Tass Tsitsiras, then going downstairs with a low kick.
Very rangy, Simon.
Punch-kick combination there from Simon Coutsouvelis.
Tass just coming off making his K1 debut up on the K1 Oceania fight up in Canberra, where Big Benny Edwards took out the main event of the evening, the 8-man eliminator.
Yeah, it was good to see Tass Tsitsiras stepping up and getting some recognition now, starting to fight interstate as well, and getting on the K1 Oceania undercard. Once again, left-right kick combo from Simon. Tass goes downstairs, good strong low kick to that lead leg. Quite a contrast in style, Johnny. We see Tass quite flat-footed, Simon Coutsouvelis bouncing around on the balls of his feet.
Yeah, you're right there, Johnny. And But we've seen both of these boys in some absolute war. So this one, 7 2-minute rounds, get back to the good old days of kickboxing.
Simon just losing his footing there.
I've seen Tass in some wars with Steve Boxon as well. Take nothing away from Simon, mate. Holds 3 titles. East Coast Victoria.
That's the end of round number 1. Round 2.
So round 2 of 7. Fairly even first round. Tell you what, Johnny, I'd hate to be the hairdresser that does Tass's hair, mate, because that rat style, mate, there's a lot of years in that rat style, mate. If they accidentally slip, you'd want to be running and ducking for cover.
Straight left by Tsitsiras, just getting through the guard of Simon Coutsouvelis. But Simon fighting back strongly here, Johnny.
No, he's very quick on his feet, Simon. He's not giving Tass a chance to land. He's getting in closer and getting straight back out again.
Yeah, Tass is just looking to load up here early in the second round. Another big left hook there. Tass now goes to work on Simon in the blue corner, but Simon once again just fights back, fights his way out of that corner. Very skillfully done.
Very impressed with both boys here in the centre. Mate, there's a lot on the line here tonight. Oh, big slapping shots here from both boys. Slapping rear kick there from Tass.
That kick just resounding around the Chelsea Heights Hotel, Johnny.
You can see Tass, mate, just loading up those big looping lefts.
Work by Tass to just push away that front kick.
Said Johnny, you picked this up early in the first round, just the contrast in styles. Tass very flat-footed, Simon bouncing around, keeping very mobile.
And both these fighters, under kickboxing rules, you know, that's their preferred style, so they'll be quite comfortable. Big slapping kick to the ribs there from Simon Coutsouvelis.
Right above the commentary position, mate.
We could feel that one.
That's the end of round number 2.
Yeah, once again, a fairly even second round in my card.
Great work rate from both boys, but both boys wearing the effects of it on the rib cage, on the respective rib cages. You look at Simon over in the blue corner.
Round 3.
Round 3, Johnny, the east versus the western suburbs. Tass Tsitsiras from Clayton and Ange from Werribee Kickboxing, trained by Ange Pagnoccolo.
No. Ange Pagnoccolo.
Pagnoccolo.
Yeah, nice Italian name there.
Pagnoccolo.
Ange and Sam at the Werribee Kickboxing gym. This is the third round of 7, proudly brought to us by...
Oh, Tass really starting to unload over there in the neutral corner. Johnny, sorry to cut over the top of you.
Yeah, that's all right. Our main event sponsor, Prestige Protective Services. Great matchup this fight, Johnny.
Yeah, again, full credit to Michael and Von in their matchmaking.
Johnny, what's impressed me so far is both fighters haven't been wasteful at all. They're really picking their shots.
Yeah, look, mate, these boys have been around long enough. They know what they're doing. Tass has had 13 fights, Simon's had 11, so good experience there in centering. Would have liked to have seen this 3-minute rounds, but mate, 7-2s, you can't argue with that.
Work there by Simon.
I'll tell you what, he's rocked Tass Tsitsiras.
Yeah.
Simon's rocked him, he's got to jump on him right now.
He worked his way out of that blue corner with a couple of front kicks, manoeuvred his way around and rocked Tass Tsitsiras. There's a tough customer, Tass, just wearing one a little bit south of the border there. But
yeah, good acknowledgement from both fighters, though, just touching gloves before they start trying to knock each other's block off again. Simon had an opportunity there, but 20-30 seconds ago he had Tass really rocked. He should have jumped on him.
Hands again, just getting through the guard there, Simon Coutsouvelis.
That's the end of round number 3. What
Tass was just bouncing back up the road and threw a straight left to his own.
Simon Coutsouvelis.
That round, definitely the way of the blue corner, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one at this stage, and mate, the boys in the red corner starting to get a little bit vocal, and Tass is just looking a little bit off tonight.
Chris Lynham, Adam Jones, the men's gallery, Luke Horica, B1 and Spirits, Corporate ID, Hillary Winterani, Taxation and Business Services, Luke Bozowski, Sportsbet.com.au, Dominance Guardian Services, Magic Towing, Straight Line Automotive, Getting on Car Wreckers, Lomatina and Sons, Mick Development, Motorsports Wheels and Tyres, AMK Motors, Nikolai Cross Transport, and our major sponsor here this evening, Todd from Prestige Technical Services.
Real contrast in between rounds in the corners. On the blue corner, very relaxed, very calm.
Round 4.
Red corner, getting really fired up and trying to spur Tass on. Slapping round kick. I'll tell you what, it's worked as Tass has opened up in this fourth round.
Yeah, but just great work from both fighters here. Simon Coutsouvelis fighting back, keeping a nice tight guard, but some of those punches from Tsitsiras just getting through.
I'll tell you what, yeah, mate.
That left roundhouse kick from Tsitsiras is getting to the rib cage of Simon Coutsouvelis.
And we saw earlier with one of the southpaws. I'd like to see Simon start taking that lead leg of Tass. Just as he's coming in, just kick on the inside. Simon just looking a little bit fitter at the moment. But take nothing away from Tass, mate. Tass has been around for a long time, and he's used to battling through these wars.
It's quite a
good ground kick there from Tass. Caught Simon. Looked like it might have caught him on the forearms, but it rocked him a little bit.
Tass's guard just slightly low, Johnny. As we see Simon Coutsouvelis keeping his defence up nice and high.
Yeah, Tass is just dropping his head a bit. Simon, if he's in close enough, can come up with a good uppercut. Simon using that teep to his advantage as well, and using it really effectively as Tass is coming in. There he goes again, just keeping off, and that's great work.
Yeah, particularly when he looks like Tass is trying to back him into the corner. He uses that front kick to great effect.
Tass just standing there with his hands down around his waist, saying you caught me, almost egging Simon on to take a pot shot at him. Yeah. Kids that want to learn how to use the ring and use the range. Look at what Simon's doing. Even in the corner, he's using that team to keep away. That is great work, and not enough fighters do it.
He hasn't let Tass box him into a corner at all. He's worked his way out of there, and that's what experience, you know, he's got 11 fights under his belt, and the experience shows.
Fighters touch gloves. This is the 7th and final round.
Johnny, the culmination of Chelsea under fire number 19, Michael and Konvukovic, Fight Force Promotions. It's all there for the taking.
Well, we've had 6 rounds of action, Johnny, and Tass just letting go with a roundhouse kick, following up spinning back kick.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to leave it at this stage, Johnny, unofficially, we've got it fairly even. If you want to leave an impression on the judges' scorecards, mate, spinning back kicks in the last round are going to do it.
Yeah. Just a slip there, nothing in that at all.
Absolute war from both boys, and mate, at the end of this fight, these boys are going to be showing each other a lot of respect. But mate, this has been a sensational South Pacific title fight.
It's not often that we see a 7-rounder, Johnny, but look, it's a credit to both these boys that they're still here slugging away in the 7th round.
Yeah, the champion Simon Coutsouvelis has got his belt on the line. Tsitsiras really taking to it at the start of this 7th round. Simon coming home a little bit stronger.
Yeah, good uppercut there, but Tsitsiras defending well, using that roundhouse kick again. Blood now starting to stream again from the nose of Tsitsiras.
Only about 30 seconds to go in this 7th and final round, and mate, both boys really need to bring it home.
Look at Simon Coutsouvelis, Johnny, bouncing on the balls of his feet here in the 7th, just as he did in the 1st round. Once again, that big teep to the face of Tsitsiras.
30 seconds remaining in his final round. Come on, Chelsea High
Yeah, watch him bring it home now, Johnny.
Oh yeah, the crowd absolutely going wild now. Oh, great work. Not a lot of holding, but it's been a very clean fight, Johnny.
Yeah, referee Ignatius Miskle hasn't had to do a lot, and that's a true sign of respect from both fighters as well.
Yeah, a testament to both fighters that they're really not hanging on at all and just prepared to slug it out there in centre ring.
What a war here in centre ring!
We could hardly hear the bell ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, mate, I didn't hear it, but I tell you what a worthy title fight, what a worthy main event. Absolutely sensational effort from both boys. This one will go to the judge's decision.
Have a look at the face of Tass Tsitsiras. You can tell that he's been in a war.
Mate, we'll let this one go to the judge's decision, but what a sensational main event.
From Prestige Protection Services in centre ring, the major sponsor here this evening. We eagerly await.
Johnny, great respect shown from both fighters in centre ring, and this one will go to the judge's decision. But what an absolute war, 7 2-minute rounds. Again, Michael and Con Vukovic, Porsche from Fight Force Promotions, mate, they're bringing kickboxing back to the southeastern suburbs, and I tell you what, mate, Chelsea Heights Hotel. Chelsea.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the judges' scorecards,
Yeah, look, we've got a full house, and
a big round of
that
applause.
was a main event worthy of Chelsea Under Fire, number 19. Great matchmaking by Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of kickboxing action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. Judge Darren Bauer scored the fight 67-67. Judge Chris Anderson scored the fight 67-66. Judge Matt Tyne scored the fight 66-68. With your winner and new IKBF South Pacific champion, the Elite Greek, Tass Tsitsiras.
Well, there you have it, Johnny.
Mate, a sensational main event. New champion Tass Tsitsiras bringing the belt over to the southeastern suburbs, but made a sensational Simon Coutsouvelis as well.